What you been up to, man? I have alcohol all spread out here. I'm gonna pour me a Four Locos real quick.
Wait, how do you do that?
What do you mean?
You don't have a Four Locos. How are you gonna pour one?
Oh, I meant Four Roses. What the fuck?
You said Four Locos, and I'm like, wait.
You right. There's that, and then
Are we going?
Yeah, we're going.
Oh man,
We're going. We're here. I was gonna do an intro, but you know what? I just decided, nah, I don't need the intro. I hate intros. Sorry, Brandon. I just did had Brandon Kilo on last. You want?
Yeah.
The Cokey Coke. So there's that, but.
Dude, I was up at me and my girlfriend just broke up.
Hold the mic close to your mouth.
I thought it was like
there you go. I can hear you
I'm
again.
glad they didn't hear what I was saying in the beginning.
Here, hand me the bottle. So just
I was at the.
Here, I got. Just
you said you okay.
Well, just put it in the middle so it's not in. You know, like our arms are okay, all that good stuff.
Yeah. My bad.
What's up, guys? This is the podcast. All right, Andrew Lake is my guest, obviously, and I had him on because we're pretty like-minded. I feel like we chat on Facebook and everything. So, and we talk about conspiracy theories and everything. Yeah. The Titan. That's a good conversation. I haven't brought any like recent news or anything up on my podcast. It's been about the Oklahoma City scene, like comedy scene and everything.
Right.
Brandon just shared Testicle Gate.
Okay.
Do you not know about Testicle Gate, I guess?
I would love to know.
Apparently someone pulled out their nutsack at a showcase or a semi-showcase kind of deal.
At one of his shows?
Not at Brandon's show, another guy's show. But
now he has to have him on?
No, I think we know who he is, the guy that did it.
Well, you wanted me to guess?
No, I don't want you to guess.
I want to know now.
I'll...
This is one of those things on a podcast when I'm listening to and they say, I'll tell you what, when it's...
And you get mad about it,
right? Just bleep it out, and I'm like, oh, watch out. You obviously, some podcasts I listen to and they say that, I'm like, I think I know who they're talking about. Well,
if you're in the Oklahoma City comedy scene, you would know who this is. I don't, technically...
Has he done something like this in the past? Maybe not with his balls, but just outlandish, like...
Yeah, he's that kind of person.
Okay.
He worked at an establishment that we have performed at.
Okay.
That's all we need. I believe it's that person.
I'm like, oh, you don't even know.
I don't know 100% sure, but I was like, Brandon was giving me clues. And I did kind of like a bit of his.
All right, let's call Brandon.
Oh, God, no, let's not. That'd be terrible. But I think I know who it is.
In my mind,
I think it's... I think.
Man.
And now everyone's going to be so fucking pissed because I just fucking blanked that out. And everyone's going to be like, what the fuck? Oh, and when I say names, I try to hide my mouth behind the mic so they can't even, they can't even see who I fucking said, you know?
I wasn't expecting you to say, bleep, bleep.
Right? But, no. That's what I've heard about the scene. It's getting wild. It's getting Bobby Lee status out there, bro.
Yeah, I've always wondered what it would be. I've never really listened to Bobby Lee's stand-up. I've never gone out of my way to go to YouTube because he doesn't have like a special, you know what I mean? Like I listen to the Bad Friends. Anything, does he? I listen to the Tiger Belly. So I don't know what I'd be walking into if I saw
I spelled Tiger Belly wrong. I was doing like tags for the podcast.
I don't know about you, but like I keep seeing everything about the Adam 22. It's like the only thing I see right now is Adam 22. And
what is Adam 22? What is this whole thing about Adam 22?
Have you not seen the podcast?
No, what is it? Is that a podcast? Adam 22 is a podcast?
It's the guy. I don't remember. I don't know what.
Did Adam 20? So to my whole knowledge, did Adam 22 fuck someone?
Okay, so his show is a podcast where he interviews porn stars.
Okay.
And him and his wife, Lena the Plug, fuck them. So she has sex with all these different girls, every single podcast for like, you've seen some of these girls if you've ever seen Pornhub.
Okay.
And so
Like Mia Khalifa and kind of shit like that?
I don't know.
Alexis Texas.
No, I don't know.
Lisa Ann.
All I see is on the face, all the stuff that it's being shared. I don't really know. All I know is that Adam 22.
I can name off.
I'm like, is Adam supposed to have a 22-inch cock? I don't know why. But the point of it is, he came on the Andrew Schultz podcast, The Flagrant, and he talked about it. He's like, yeah, I don't need. There's no amount of money I need to see my girlfriend getting fucked, my wife getting fucked. I just don't need to see. He basically said that, and then that was earlier this year, and then she just.
So is Adam the white guy right there?
Yeah, and see the black dude right there?
Yeah.
I don't even. Is this that was one day ago? Oh shit! So I guess I need to.
Is it Jason Love's?
That's the guy. Yeah. So he he fucked her, and now everybody's calling Adam 22 a cuck, and that's all I see. I'm not like interested in it, but so that's this all that I see.
Lena the plug, Adam 22's wife, films her first solo.
Yep. Whereas normally it's him and her, and he gets to fuck like
other
hundreds
chicks.
and hundreds of girls. Yeah. And so finally.
Well, okay.
Now everybody's like, dude, you're a cuck, and he's made some videos where he's like trying to explain himself, and it just kind of doesn't sound good,
No, I'm not trying to take his side either, but like at the same time, isn't that kind of fair? Because he's fucking all these other women.
If you're me, no.
Really?
No.
I don't know, dude. I'd still be salty. I'm not saying I wouldn't be salty.
There was an
about
agreement there, and now because of the way the internet's obviously taking it this other way, right? Like, oh, you're a bitch. So, dude, if it was me and I was in his situation, it doesn't matter how you feel. You're kind of like everybody on the street's gonna go, oh, you're that. It doesn't matter how many girls he fucked before. This dude comes and fucks his wife. That's the story now.
True.
So. Yeah. I'm not interested. I don't even know about it, really. That's the only thing I see when I go on the internet, though. It's like all I see. So now it's all you're going to see because you typed it in. So.
Thanks. Appreciate that.
What were we talking about?
We were talking about Testicle Gate.
Yeah. No.
I don't know enough about that to really go in depth about it, obviously, just because Brandon, paced over it. Go check out episode 85.
We're talking about it.
We are talking about it right now, but I don't know enough about it at the same time. The name I mentioned before that has to get cut out. I mean, I think
I'm pretty. And we can cut it out.
Yeah, we can cut it.
Get a head nod from you. I'm just kidding. I thought you were gonna say.
Oh my god!
Because one time
didn't he smoke weed on?
I was there. When he did it, it was so awkward. It was like.
Well, Liz had to ban him for a year. Right? Yeah, it had to. And she didn't want to do it. She's
he was, I think that,
He was kind of having a manic episode, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I don't mean to talk ill of him. I love him. No. Great guy, doing great things.
We're going to have to edit this whole part out.
I'm not editing any of this except for the names, but, I like it. I miss his podcast that he had.
Oh, okay.
And everything. So, I would, when I first started, I was tuning into his, live feed on Facebook and stuff. Do you remember? It was dude, it was weird. He would just sit down with random people or comedians, artists, whatnot, and they'd either play video games or smoke and just talk. And I'm like, this is cool.
Yeah.
It caught me.
No,
is he still running the Pink Flamingo or the Flamingo mic?
See, I don't even go.
Why do I have you on? No.
I actually just went up to the Othello's mic this last weekend and went up for the first time in a long time.
Who's running that? Is that still Adrian's mic?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It was there actually was a guy there.
Adrian hit me up recently trying to get on.
Yeah?
And we scheduled him, and I don't know what happened. Not talking ill of Adrian, obviously, but just, something happened, something came up, and bada bing, bada boom. We have a track record of talking shit on people.
I
get nervous when you and I come together because we have kind of teamed up on certain people in the comedy scene. I think she's on a writer's strike right now, right?
Really?
It would make sense, right? I don't know. But you know who I'm talking about.
Dude,
she tried to get this podcast canceled.
Here's what I do, and this is how I become...
I think it's really shitty that... Sorry for interrupting.
No, you're good.
I think it's really shitty that, for a podcast that doesn't get a whole bunch of numbers, we get decent numbers, but, it's not like a Joe Rogan, it's not a Burtcast or...
Well, that just says
it's just what are you trying to fucking do? Just leave me alone, let me do my fucking thing, and just, okay... I can censor it, but at the same time, last time I checked, the Constitution of the United States allows me to say whatever the fuck I want to say.
Right.
I will edit certain names out, which I have done in the past, which I will do in the future, all that shit. But at the same time, it's just like, you're the Writers Guild. You should be writing shit. Don't tell me what to do. If you want to be part of this, then invest into this and start writing bits and shit for my podcast.
Well,
other than that, shut the fuck up.
It just tells you that people, she's trying to, they're trying to do something to.
It is actually a they, because did you read the article in the it's some Gazette or something?
To me, it just means that they think that there's something to tear down. You know what I mean? Whereas, like, even though you're not a Joe Rogan, there's something they're nervous. They think this is bad. So there's something in that you could find happiness in. Because to me, it's like, damn, dude.
Since Tate came out,
I feel like there's like, it's like so everybody's like, fuck him, and now it's like, he's kind of like making sense. There's a lot of these videos.
Well, it's an act. First off, a lot of it.
Dude, people don't know that. My own brother came out and was mad at me because I was like, dude, he's show me the podcast. I'm like, dude, he talks about your mom's house.
Yeah.
That whole episode was because he
started laughing. Like he started laughing at his own shit.
They even said that the episode or two after that, he was a good sport. He played on. Yeah, dude, it's just a comedy skit, but there's things that he does that he does
go kind of above.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie. I've never. It's kind of like he's just not to me. It's all about jokes. So I'm not gonna turn around and say, oh, I don't agree with this, or I'm always just kind of like there to laugh at somebody. I'm never taking anybody's side. So whenever my brother's mad at me, even I'm like, dude, like. I can't convince him to laugh at it, but to me, it's like you could take this information I'm giving you, and you could either change your mind or still hate him. But it's like all jokes. It's to me, it's like I'm not on any. I'm not taking anything seriously. I share stuff on Facebook.
There's certain things that I take away from what he says, and I'm like, yeah, that's right. And then there's other things that I'm like, that's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Like for instance, he's Roman Christian. He's Christian in Romania, and then when he goes to Dubai, he's Muslim.
Oh, dude. See, I don't even know.
That's crazy.
I don't even look that far into it. I see the little clips of videos.
See, I just listen I listen to Full Send. The Nelk Boys, yeah. So like every episode they've had him on, I've listened to just because
I've never listened to that. When you said, I just listened to the Nelk Boys, I listened to that podcast with Andrew Schultz where he's like, put out the episode because it was awkward.
Dude, have you heard that one?
No, I didn't look into it yet.
Woo, son, it is super awkward. You're just like, what is...
Did they put it out?
What is this? Yeah, where is it? Right there. Andrew Schultz goes in on Steiny.
It's got 2.5 million views.
AG1 is foundation.
By the way, I don't like the way AG1 tastes. Have you tried it?
No, I have not.
People are like, it's delicious. No.
I'm
going to say it right now. It doesn't taste
Nothing bothers you? You look at your phone while we're doing this interview.
Oh, he got really
everybody's
awkward.
seeming disinterested.
Were you looking at notes or texting girls?
Notes. Yeah.
What do you mean?
Me taking time out of my day to do this and then feeling
Dude, like how do you respond to people talking to you at a comedy
I've never been more excited to do a podcast.
It's stupid
questions.
questions.
More excited. I'm sorry.
Don't
Steiny.
You don't have to apologize. You asked me what annoyed me, and I gave you an honest answer.
Wait, are you being serious about that?
Yeah, that annoyed me.
Really?
Can people hear this?
Yeah, they can hear
Is that
this.
surprising to you?
Well, if I'm looking at my notes, I have some things personally that I wrote that I wanted to ask you. Not on there.
Okay.
So I can't look at that and then ask you that?
I mean, you can, I guess.
What if someone in the audience is on their phone when you're doing that?
Then they're going to get the same treatment you got.
Would you call them out?
Yes.
Have you done that before?
Oh,
yes.
My God.
And how's that reaction?
Look at how he smirks and everything. He's like, yes.
They get as offensive as I do?
I don't think you're offensive. I think you're offended.
Offended, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Let me make sure this is recording.
Oh, shit.
There's no fault. It's fine. You asked me how I felt. I gave you an honest reaction.
Thing, so
All right, my bad.
Fuck. Have you met Izzy?
No, but
Not really,
what do you think of his vibe?
That will help.
Bro, he's the best.
His vibe's
I saw
dope.
him make a comment at a press conference where he was like, yo, I'm going to do a TikTok dance once I beat you.
Yeah.
And that really just like made me
you
not.
I
have to cut that
Why?
whole part out.
TikTok's like
What
3
part?
I know, but I'm not
Me
like
reaching over.
Oh.
Because all the only footage I'll be able to use is that footage. And it'll
Okay.
be an empty chair.
How do you
Because
have,
these two cameras are going to be...
Are one of these your phone?
Both of these are my phones, but my personal phone... This is my personal phone, and this is going off the...
Oh, I see myself.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's the GoPro camera right there.
You're fucking balling out here in Stillwater.
No, I'm not balling, man. I'm thinking about, with all these cameras that I have now, because I have podcasts and stuff here, like I would say after this podcast,
right,
let's eat. Let's have something to eat, right?
Okay.
And then we would move all the cameras into my kitchen. You would sit at that corner table.
Right.
And one camera would be on you. The GoPro most likely would be over the stove.
Okay.
This one would probably be on the island so you can see both of us. And then I have a boom mic that I can hang from the ceiling.
Just picks up.
And it will pick up all of us, and then we could just do almost like something burning.
I was literally like...
But I figured, like, while I have my guest here,
right.
I might as well do that kind of thing. I don't have anything planned today. Sorry about you.
No,
Sorry, but
I'm just curious.
That's an idea for that. And then I'm also working on a television show. I say TV show. It's a YouTube show, and it's called Comically Uncomfortable, where I take my comedian buddies. I pair up two comedians, like Brandon. For just an example, like you and Cody Freeman. Okay. You
nothing
Cody,
in common.
Exactly. But you, Cody Freeman, and I would go to, just an example, the Lazy J Arena down in Marietta.
Oh, I know where that's at.
Okay. Yeah. And they do open pin rides for bull riding, bronc riding, for any experience.
And we're just watching.
No.
Oh, my God.
But here's the best part. I wouldn't force you to be on like a high-level bull, and they have all skill levels of bulls or steers or whatnot.
Yeah.
So you could get on a first-time steer where it's not going to buck you. It's more going to walk out and maybe run a little bit.
Right.
It's not going to be too big of a deal.
And this is a thing?
Yeah, dude.
People are just like, last weekend.
You sign a waiver saying, whatever happens to me, and then I would bring, 2 or 3 guys of my own to record it all, and then we'd get it. And I'd probably strap the GoPro on each one of us.
Oh, man.
We'd have that GoPro strapped to each one of us each time we ride.
Right.
I'd get all the footage from our individual rides.
That sounds like fun.
And then I'd like group it all together and put it into a montage of a TV show.
So, okay. Like we do.
Oh my God, this tastes so good.
I'm glad you think so, because, dude, when it's new, it tastes way better.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
That tastes like peach gummy rings when it's new.
I know.
It tastes pretty good now still. No, yeah, that'd be cool. It's like a mixture of, like, Jackass and, like,
what was the travel show with Bert?
Bert, yeah.
Kind of
Travel
like,
Channel, yeah.
But it's
Bert
it's also kind of like showing Oklahoma more specifically. And then if I could make friends in Texas, I'd like do another season. If this season went well, I already have 8 episodes planned out. Don't really have the activities or the pairing, but I want to do 8 episodes this season.
Noodling.
That's an option. I'm also duck hunting. Like I want to take like a.
Did anybody in the comedy scene actually like to hunt or fish?
I don't know.
I know that Maverick would.
Maverick would.
Seems like he would.
I think a lot of comedians would fish over hunting.
He doesn't even know me. He's like, this fucking guy.
I think a lot of comedians do like the golfing and fishing kind of stuff.
Do you like the golf?
I don't mind it.
You don't have golf?
I drink a lot. I have a golf. I have a golf set in the corner over there, and
so you do have some clubs.
Oh yeah, when we're done with this podcast, I'll show you the clubs. They're nice. I have a Cobra. Okay. And I believe all I have is pings.
See, I like skateboarding. I've skated my whole life. All these people are
your skateboarding is my golfing. I really love golfing. Oh. I golf for the high school team for like a season.
Oh, well then I don't even know what the hell I'm saying. I just got. What happened to me is my father-in-law.
If you ever show up early for a podcast, like actually show up before the podcast, like an hour or so before, we could go out, hit some like driving range and stuff. Trust me, dude. Don't even start with me. I understand that. I hear it from every comedian.
Well, basically, I just got some golf clubs for my father-in-law, and then
are you married? Ex-father-in-law.
But it's my son. He's 8. I've been separated for 8 years, but I'm still close to
that whole.
Yeah. It's weird. It's the weirdest thing.
It shouldn't be weird though.
Well, the thing is that she's not. So if it wasn't for me, her dad would never get to see my son.
Right.
And so, but that benefit of that is that he's a nice guy. He's generous, and so he gave me a whole entire set of golf clubs. He takes me golfing all the time. And last year he was like, "Hey man, have you been?" Yeah, I didn't see shit. He's
fuck you. This mustache gets in the way.
I saw a dude at the airport the other day. And
no, finish your other
and
fucking shit.
I walked right by and I was like, I didn't see that. And he was like, yeah. Okay. Anyways, but he was like, hey man, have you been golfing this year? And I was like, yeah. And I was lying. Because he gave me an entire set. I just wanted to make him feel like I'm putting him to good use. Right. Well, for Christmas, he bought me a legit brand new bag, all new. He's like, because you've been practicing, here you go.
That's awesome.
So I felt obligated this year, around January, I started hitting the driving range. That's all I've done, though, is hit the drive. There's a course in Norman.
We should go play 9 at least.
Dude, okay.
18's a lot. Because if we do 18...
9, there's a place that I played 9 at, and I did good. I actually was
What'd you hit? Did you keep?
I didn't keep. Okay.
I think my best score was like a 102, 103.
See, that's the thing is like I would need to get the pin and I would have to ask somebody how to, because I just go out there and I whack the ball and I go, with me. It took 3 times and I put it in the hole. I guess
that's so.
I'm an idiot.
Here, I'll show you.
This is all over the place, but it's cool. I went to Topgolf with my last company I was working for.
See, so they'll do a certain time.
See, you got to buy it weeks in advance, don't you?
No, you don't. You can do.
In Stillwater. In Norman, you got to buy them weeks in advance.
Oh, really? Yeah. See, you and I could literally show up to the links today and pay out of pocket and play 9 if we wanted to.
Well, let's plan on that next time.
We can definitely do that. I'd be definitely.
We should definitely get some GoPros and or get somebody, God. You know, and because to me, I talk some shit.
I could get my producer that's usually here, and then probably another guy to run it. I was gonna give you
cold for too long.
Yeah, that's true.
He was gonna give me what?
I was gonna give you the option, whichever one you wanted.
It's not too late.
No, it's not. I don't give a shit. This one's peach. I got peach because I like peach, but I was like, we'll see. I don't care, dude. Seriously, whichever one you want, you grab it. You grab the cooler. So,
I just tried Twisted Tea last year for the first time.
Made you want to punch someone?
And to me, I like beer. I was honestly expecting some Bud Light, but
where are you from? Where are you
this
from?
Is the best.
Where you from? Where the fuck you from, nigga? You from here?
It's what's funny is he hesitates. Like, he's got his hands in his pockets. Like, he's put on the spot right now. He really ain't trying to do this. He decides what he's going to do.
He's got the twist.
But he hasn't really even made up his mind yet. He's waiting for this dude to act. Even when he does smack him, he still, like, hesitates for a second. See, he's nervous.
Yeah, you got yours, buddy.
Ooh, they fought after. I'd never seen this.
You've never seen this part?
I don't give a fuck.
You never saw this part?
Nah, dude.
He apologizes or he starts.
Call me another nigga. Call me another fucking nigga. Okay.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he gets him good.
Holy shit. Fuck. That's some fucking shit.
Right?
Why do I have to delete that? Fuck that. We didn't say the N-word.
Oh, you just did.
No, I said. Oh my God. What's your opinion on
singing it in rap lyrics?
No. Well, okay, we can talk about that.
No, I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say just because of this, try that in a small town, son. What's your opinion?
Haven't heard it. All I hear is, have you ever heard of so and so? He's worse, and I'm like, yeah, that dude with the.
Here, I haven't heard the whole thing. Here's the music
to
video.
me, it's like I just.
You know, a lot of people.
That's a commercial. Fuck the commercials.
This is the belt. This is my pants. I don't need them. That was the commercial.
You know, I do need to get ring lights. I was thinking about getting ring lights more. One over you, one over me, more lighting instead. You know what I mean? The lighting for, yeah.
I thought you meant like the ring, like the ring cameras.
No, the ring light.
I was like, you need an electrician for that. I'm here for you, bro. Oh, what is this commercial? It's pretty racist.
Yeah, it's a commercial.
That was not a cop.
That's fucking dangerous.
see how far you make it down the road.
I don't know, man.
What's racist about this?
They're all wearing black. I don't know.
Right.
I'm just gonna point that out.
I've seen so many posts about like try that in a small town, and then someone's like, they did try that in Uvalde.
Yeah.
God damn, dude.
I think I don't know how to feel.
Just real quick, can we talk about cults?
Okay.
You and I talked about this earlier before the podcast and everything. Who is your favorite cult leader?
Man. Jesus Christ.
I was going to say the Pope or the President of the United States.
But wouldn't Jesus trump all of it?
Yeah, well, Muhammad, Buddha, all of them.
There are, yeah, that's true. I don't have a great answer for that. I do.
Mine would probably be David Koresh.
Okay.
Of Waco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's.
And I think it's just because they've done so many films or like TV shows about it already.
Right.
I really want to see the there's a new one about the whole setup of Timothy McVeigh. Have you seen Showtime?
I do feel a certain way, I will say, because I'm from Oklahoma. Especially when I'm talking to people when I'm out of state and they talk about the McVeigh, I'm like, yeah, I know about that one because I've seen the documentary 100 times. They keep making new ones. Yeah, I don't really think
Waco, the aftermath.
I feel this.
I've never really looked into Waco, dude. I'm horrible.
Or was this The Reckoning?
I think it's pronounced Wacko.
Wacko?
I'm just kidding. That's an Office
Whack
reference.
off. Where is it?
Uh,
The Reckoning. Okay, so it's called the Waco the Aftermath trailer. Have you seen this? Let's see if I can.
That guy. He's such a good actor.
This undercurrent of rage in America.
Oh, life, it's bigger.
It's trying to ignite civil war.
It's bigger than you and you.
What is this?
I was about to say, this is a...
Waco has
Okay, there's McVeigh, or not McVeigh, but Koresh. Oh, this is about the court, the case. Oh shit.
That's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight. Losing my
But don't you feel like
The government refuses
when
to
I
take
look into Waco, because I know
responsibility
nothing
for
about
its
it,
This thing was never going to turn out any different.
it's just
is now
I don't even know what they went in there for.
On foreign terror.
So there was a large quantity of firearms.
That's what it
and,
was.
Like ammunition and stuff delivered to the compound, and that alerted, if you order a certain amount of I think it was more ammunition than actual guns, but if you order a certain amount of ammunition, it goes straight to ATF. It's a flag deal, and that's what flagged them. But they looked into the Constitution, and they're like, oh, there's nothing legally in the Constitution that we can do. So what they did was, well, we need to do a welfare check on the children.
So that's where it went all.
And that's where it was going, because
But it really was a crazy organization. Like
definitely a crazy organization. No, definitely. I don't condone it. Hand me a water bottle real quick. Thank you, sir. But
You mean the mini fridge?
yeah, I'm well aware, dude. Or like right up here or under the table. I've been talking about it with my producer and everything, that we're gonna get things way better in here. But these sheets and everything actually like do a good sound buffing.
Yeah.
I thought I'd have to get those sound wall things. The
like the things you put on
talk
your bed.
into the mic. You're killing me, Smalls.
I like to relax.
You're like Jules from Bad Friends. I get that you like to relax.
Why is she on the podcast? I'm just
because she's
Why am
Bobby
I?
Lee's ex-girlfriend's.
I guess I
we
just keep
can
leaning
go
further
into
and
that
further
later.
back.
but-
Oh yeah. I like Juicy way more. Just saying.
Same.
She's actually funny.
Well, I like Jules. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, I like Doc the most.
Where the fuck is he at?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
They don't tell you stuff until he's back, and then it's funny. But I think he's going through stuff or something always.
I think he's got a little.
He doesn't really. Well, in the way that he talks about his dating life
as we drink.
Yeah, dude, I'm supposed to meet up with a lady after this that from Tindor.
Tindor.
Yeah, my last situation with my ex. So I've been Tindering again and then so this girl, she's a local of Stillwater, and I was like, well, I'm not used to Stillwater. You have to show me around. And she's like, I'm new to Stillwater too. I've only been here for a year. And I'm like, okay. So typical girl, like, you're gonna take me to do something, and I'm like, could have just chose somewhere because I don't know.
You should have done Monday.
Should have did Saturday.
Well,
I not because she is she's a typical, like, I say typical, that's horrible. If she ever hears this. She cuts hair.
Okay.
Yeah. So she's working. And then she was like, oh yeah, I'm available after 4. And then she's like, well, I have an appointment at 5 now. And so that's why I was late, because I needed to push it back. We're supposed to go do something after this, but I have to choose where to go. And I'm not familiar with this area. It's like every time I come back here, I'm like, I feel like I've never been here before.
What is there to do? I would
take
a
skating rink around here.
No.
Is there a big super center Walmart we can walk around and ride the bike?
What kind of girl she is? She's a hairstylist?
Yeah, she's young though.
How old?
21. I know.
See, the reason I say you should do Monday.
I think we're just looking to do food. We're just
do Eskimo Joe's or something like that. A Joe's company would be great.
Get a takeaway cup to go home. Yeah.
Sippy cup, yeah.
Well, yeah, she's pretty.
Yeah.
Probably needs that.
Definitely probably needs that.
I don't know if I appreciate that.
Well, you're welcome anyways.
She just, something about these fucking dating apps. The dating apps are horrible, dude, because on Facebook dating, you match with the most perfect women, but you just look at first. Like, if you're like me, it's hard to, like, get on a person's profile, look at, their bio, whether they have kids or not, if they graduated high school, who cares? Right. Who cares? And then you match with them because they're pretty. And then you look and they're in Texas, and you're like, "Wow, how?" I put my mileage to 50 miles outside of where I live, which is pretty far, but Texas. And then, I matched with a girl here in Stillwater, so I'm like, okay, I am coming to Stillwater, which is why I'm here.
So why I tell you Monday that you should to go out with her? I mean, you're already.
This looks like the middle of nowhere.
It's all fairgrounds.
Oh.
It's on the east side of Fairgrounds. Mondays are the best because they do it's a roping pin. And I love I went last Monday. I'm going tomorrow too.
No way. What do you do tomorrow? What's your day like? What's your Monday like?
My Monday is I go to work.
Where do you work?
Jansen Toyota.
That's right.
Do detail.
You've been doing that for a while.
Yeah. Don't remind me. Yeah, I've been doing that for a long time. But then afterwards, I just started, like I told you, but I'm trying to make it a routine where I go out to, let me make sure. I don't want to make up the name of the place.
Wow. Now you drive your car out to there?
Yeah, it is. What's that say?
Crossrand. Yeah.
Cross Brand Cowboy Church is where it is. It's a pretty cool place. And what they do is they have a prayer before.
You participate.
So I don't necessarily participate, but I'll stand there, respect it. I'm agnostic, more or less. I'm not familiar. I mean,
I grew up Christian, so when I'm around people like my family and they pray, I hold hands and I put my head down.
I'll put my head down.
I'm sitting
like
there going,
when
Satan, every time.
I'm not like that. I'm just like, And for me, when they're praying or doing whatever they need to do, my mindset is, this is what starts wars. Like religion is what.
To me, it hurts my feelings whenever people are. What's up?
How you doing?
You didn't even
I wasn't
socks.
sure.
I shouldn't. I almost wore pants here.
I almost wore jeans.
Dude,
and I was like, nah.
What happens to me when I get around people who are super religious, especially like young people, is I feel. I remember being there because I grew up going to church every Sunday, every Wednesday, twice on Sunday. I mean, and I've for whatever reason just never been a fan of it. Always kind of questioned it. Always was indifferent towards it.
Well, that's what you should do. You should question it. I always questioned it. Like,
well, it's like I went along with it. The church group stuff was fun. Some of it. Some of it I didn't want to participate in. And there you go. I find myself being the person who's like whatever
the outskirts.
Yeah, and that made friends because there was also people there who didn't want to participate. And so
exactly,
which was great. But yeah, church is for me. It's I do it. My dad wants me to go on Easter Sunday. I'll go with him because I love my dad. And
I love my dad. I love my mom, but I'm that person that's no.
To me, it's
my dad texted me today about Life Church.
Dude, I hate going, and my dad's not like, hey man, you need to sing along to this song and you need to pray. He's just happy I'm there. Yeah. And so it's like sometimes I don't see them for a long time, and if there's like a thing to get us together, I just do it.
Yeah,
and
that makes sense.
It's not like if I went to my dad's for dinner and I didn't put my head down. It's one of those things like, what are you gonna be like the weirdo? So it's like not.
How do you raise your kid?
He goes to church with my family because he actually goes to church every Sunday with his mom, and so, I don't.
What kind of church? Christian?
Just Christian, just show up on Sunday.
Don't get him in that Catholic Jewish shit. You ever hear Ari Shaffir talk about the Jewish race?
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude. Like, he calls it a cult.
Yeah. Well, dude, I feel the same way about Christianity.
Well, I feel the same way about any religion. That's why I'm agnostic. To
me, it's other extremes. To me, it's like if you ask me to do anything and I question it and you're just like, because you should believe in that faith.
Well, I'm kind of like an Ari Shaffir where I want to be like, I want to find a cult.
Yeah. Oh, right.
And be like,
yeah.
Try.
Right.
Try. And then once I'm in, I can like text you and be like, bro, this isn't working. Like
I'm too easy, dude. I'd fall right into a cult.
You think so?
I would fall right into one.
Okay, here's an example.
For sure.
Nazi Germany, 1930s. Would you have fallen for Nazi Germany? Like,
Probably.
would you be like, really?
Yeah.
You wouldn't have been like, hold on. So it was good at first. Our economy was coming back, but now we're killing Jews.
You ever been to like a Mexican cookout and you're like, I don't eat cow tongue? No. And then they convince you to do it, and you're like, it's so good.
I've never been like that. I always eat everything. I'm
like
a garbage disposal. I love Mexicans. I just don't like M113s or M115s.
That's not all Mexicans. Oh, my God.
Donald Trump. He says.
He starts out with a compliment.
The terrible Mexicans. Horrible. Coming over in waves.
Have you listened to
Joe Biden talk about Mexicans? Hey, no joke. That's no joke, man. Listen. Have you heard Andrew Santino's?
Yes.
I love Santino's.
Dude, the first time I heard about Santino, he was opening up for Joe Rogan, right? Do you remember that like 4 or 5 years ago?
What are we going to do about Ukraine, Mr. President?
Oh, yeah.
You got to understand. well, part of the reason I've never been on a growing up in Connecticut, what blacks smell funny.
Bro, blacks smell funny.
I love whenever people do like theoisms, like when they do their best to like make fun of somebody.
There was this blind guy, right?
Yeah.
And there was this deaf guy in our hometown, and we always thought he was just doing bad magic. We always beat the shit out of him, and come to find out he's just doing sign language.
Yeah.
Fucking love theoisms. They're great. Now you got me, Theo.
The one where he talks about, saving his town from a bunch of monkeys or whatever. That one's wild. I was like, that's got to be a fake story.
Weed is a tough one. Sometimes people just have to run their course with it. And it's safer. It's better than other drugs. You know, it's better than somebody doing a bunch of heroin, cocaine, or
studio.
crack. It's better than that in the sense that it's, you know, they more calmer.
I'm so jealous of
and
his
that's
studio.
nice.
It wouldn't take much.
The Postmates guy showed up in the rain last night, and it felt like I felt like I was in that movie, The Notebook. I mean, it was just wild. I started hearing just romantic music, and he's standing there, and and he had 2 kebabs for me, and I didn't want him to leave, bro, because I hadn't seen anybody, and I just yelled. I said, "I think you forgot a side item." And he turned back, man, and it was crazy. The rain was coming and lightning. Weed is a tough one.
We did Theoisms on the bus.
I love that.
Shit, where I grew up,
I almost
we had 2 muskrats that fought a squirrel, and they got paid $5 to let you watch it.
Get out, bro.
Get out,
Fucking
bro.
my dude, this is crazy, man. My brother-in-law, and I didn't even have a sister, but this dude I knew next door to me used to eat scrap metal for dinner. For real.
We did Theoisms on the bus.
Fucking love Bert.
It's just
It's so funny that white people do it that way.
like what?
What?
Like, as soon as I get up, caffeine's in my system in 10 seconds.
I mean, usually I do, but I have so many
What do you mean?
roommates. I don't.
What do you mean,
She's
what do you
cute.
mean?
I'm not
We do
gonna
the same
lie.
thing.
No, she walked to the coffee shop.
She's single now.
She's cute because we see her a lot. I mean, she's
Maybe
also
that's
one of those people.
maybe that's it.
To me, it's like I'm not one of those people. Like, if there's a cute girl in the comedy scene, I just stay off. I just stay right off because for some reason within whatever scene I'm at, like I was just at a party. It was a skateboarding party around like 4th of July, and there was a couple of cute girls there, and I ended up like messing around with one of the girls there basically the whole time. And one of my buddies later came up to me and he was like, "Dude, you're always like, why is it your goal to like talk to who?" Because there's been times in the past where it's like, if I'm out there skateboarding and there's like a cute girl, she's alone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say hi.
Exactly.
Maybe I'm the only guy who said hi to her. So now we're just So I had a bad experience a couple weekends ago. It went all awry. And I was like, man, I don't mean to be that guy. But
Don't
it's like,
pay attention to the plastic bag up there. It's just a body.
I wasn't even looking at that. I was honestly like,
I saw your eyes going like somewhere, and I saw the trash bag.
You know,
up there,
like
I'm
when you see like the DVD sign on like it would bounce from one corner to the other. And I was like somewhat trying to make this pull cord for your light to like end up between. It's moving. I was like, it needs to be between this. And no, I don't know what I'm saying.
You're special.
A little bit.
That's why I had you on.
I just say what I'm seeing.
Who wins as president? I'm voting JFK or RFK.
I like him a lot. After that podcast,
Bobby. Have you read his book?
I don't read.
I don't read either, but I listened to it on audio tape. It's scary. The real Anthony Fauci.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
dude, I pay for Spotify, and I'm realizing I need to do the audiobooks. It's there's a few on there that I'm like, these are conveniently all the ones that Joe Rogan recommends. Like,
exactly.
I need to watch them.
I need to listen to a lot more. I listened to Killer of the Flower Moon. Is that the movie? No.
It's
Rise of the Summer Moon is what I'm talking about.
Literally, that's one of the ones that recommended
about the Comanche.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could pull that one up. There was a couple other ones that you've obviously heard of, and I was like, yeah, there's so many other ones. I'm sure if I listen to them, I'd appreciate. I bought the Wrath of Khans one time.
Killer of the Flower Moon is the one with Leonardo DiCaprio and De Niro, I believe. That was just filmed up in Pawhuska.
Recently.
Yeah.
Oh, his new movie.
This one's coming out in November, October, somewhere around there. It looks good, dude.
Yeah.
I'm excited for it. Like, I guess they just had a grand viewing or something up in Pawhuska, like a few weekends ago. So,
dude, I don't pay attention to shit.
I have to. I run a podcast, so I'm just like over here like.
No, it's good to know. I've seen like something about him having a new movie. I'm like, cool, but. Oof.
And then I pay. How often are you on Facebook or not Facebook, YouTube?
Pretty often.
Do you know this old boy right here? I don't know why I've been paying attention more and more. That there Dale Brisby, rodeo time. Oh my God, this old boy. So he is a entertainer / rancher. Like, he's your mom's favorite bull rider. Is what he goes by.
Okay.
And what he does is he hires interns and excuse me, guys. And he does a YouTube channel. It started in 2013, and it's still going. It's been
like
here.
2004. Goddamn.
It's still here, and he has famous people. Like he just had Cody Johnson on his podcast. Like he has a podcast called Rodeo Time. Let me see if I can find a good.
I'm not sure who Cody Johnson is.
You don't know who Cody Johnson?
No.
Are you serious?
No. What does he do?
Son, do you not listen to music at all?
I listen to a lot of music.
What kind of music do you listen to? Probably not what I listen to.
Probably not. Last concert I went to was Puya.
Let's find a good one real quick.
Before that, it was Suicide Boys. But actually, the most recent concert I went to was Rascal Flatts. You know, Gary LeVox. Went and saw him perform. I know this song.
Yeah, that's my old girlfriend.
Fucking hate it.
Saw her when she walked in.
God damn.
I grew up listening to what my parents listened to, which grew up in Oklahoma, moved to Florida. Around the time I was in Florida, country music was not the cool thing to listen to. So on the boat, that's what my parents wanted to listen to and hated it. Whenever I moved back to Oklahoma, I had to work at a gas station where they only played country music, and that's when I was like, all right, I guess I remember these songs. And now I kind of like it. I listen to Luke Combs, Jelly Roll.
Jelly Roll's good. I like
really
Jelly
good.
Roll.
I can only listen to it when I'm in the mood to, though. It's a sad.
Is it Save Me? Is one of my favorites by him.
Yeah, no, that song Save Me is. I mean, like, it's great.
Make a little bathing suit.
This is what you watch?
Oh yeah.
Noodling.
Noodling.
Hey, 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 hey.
So you're watering.
This reminds me of that.
You're gathering.
Hear your Yee video. Damn,
that's a big old boy right there. Cupless. All right, I'm done with that. Ooh, there's a new Napoleon trailer out.
Dude.
That's exciting.
Dude.
ISIS.
Shane,
have you seen ISIS Toyota?
I was about to say, Shane Gillis.
I'm Bob Isis of Isis Toyota, and we have a great collection of pre-owned certified Toyotas. But there's one thing I want to make very clear, and it's that we have nothing to do with the terrorists over there in the Middle East right now. And that's why we are the good ISIS.
All right, listen, you gotta lean into the ISIS thing. It's a good marketing tool.
It's a great marketing tool. I agree with Barbie. I think you should be like, here at ISIS Toyota, we'll behead the competition.
Yes.
No, my God. What are you guys talking about? We're not wishing death to any of our enemies.
Dude, I swear there is like an ISIS. I see ISIS names all the time.
Me and Barbie, we can hold AK-47s.
Yeah.
Well, Archer.
Oh,
the company he works for is ISIS.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
That would be so cool. So I'm holding an AK-47, she's holding an AK-47. You're like, we got the best Toyotas, and I can be like, I can be doing that like terrorist turkey gobble thing. You know what I mean? We're
like he's the one who doesn't want to do it.
ISIS Toyota, we have nothing to do with Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi and his vicious gang of thugs. All we're trying to do is put you into an affordable, pre-owned, certified Toyota.
People don't respect you.
To the youngsters, I know you're having fun. I used to have fun myself, but there's something you need to know. Stuff like that, that's a load of crap. That's a load of crap.
Can I be in a commercial?
No.
Come on, why not?
Why?
It's because I'm black?
No, it's not because it's because your name is
Orenthal James Anderson. And at ISIS, we don't price gouge. But if we find a competitor with a lower price, we'll kill them.
Cut that. We're not doing this.
You don't love OJ? What are you saying, he did it?
No.
Oh,
God damn it. All I'm trying to do is get you into a Toyota.
We made this.
Jesus.
Dude, every time.
Oh my God, it's a bomb vest.
Commercial.
Look at it.
Wear this in the commercial. I'm not wearing that. Why not?
I'm not wearing
I wore it on the bus here, dude. You know how hard that was for me?
You wore this on the bus?
Yes, I had to bring it here.
That's dedication. Do you know how hard that is to get off?
Have you seen Trump speed dating?
Yeah. Oh, I fucking love this
speed
shit.
dating. Each of you is going to meet for about 3 minutes. Then you're going to hear this buzzer. Okay? And when that goes off, we're going to move to the next table. Ready to find some love?
Fuck you.
Tana.
What are you doing here?
I was asked to speak at this hotel. It turns out there's some type of pussy banquet going on.
Can you hold 1 second? Just give me a second. Fuck you, you fucking piece of shit, ugly, fat, orange, fuck.
Social media. They had to take it away. I was too good. In fact, go ahead, put it back up. Put it back up. People say I've got bad makeup. Tana looks like someone painted her face like a clown. That's what we're gonna call her. Tana, it the clown. She looks like him. She looks like
Have
she
you
should
seen
be
the
in a
video on
sewer,
how to talk like Trump
bothering children?
with Shane Gillis? He's like, here's what you do.
are utterly
You
disgusting.
you compliment
I'm disgusting.
something that
I
they're
saw you
doing,
walk
and
in,
then
I
you
said,
tear them down.
Who's this? Is this a pig?
All you have to do is like get his cadence down. It's
This
very
is
easy.
great.
All you have to do is like describe something and then say you described it that way. That's it. It's every time. Like,
What a big room this is. I walked in here. I said, wow, what a big room.
That's it. Every time.
Austin. A lot of homeless. I walked in here. I said, wow, that's a lot of homeless.
You guys got it. You got a lot of homeless. You got to. What are you guys doing about it? Whatever you guys are doing is not working. So just switch. I don't know what to do either. But do something.
A lot of tents. Why?
It's been making me laugh thinking about Trump, like, not understanding why people are homeless.
I walked out. I saw him. I said, why? Are you living in tents? I can never. These guys.
But I will say this about Trump. I don't want you guys to get. I don't want to turn this into a rally. I don't want you to.
Yeah.
I will say this.
I listen to the. I don't know about you, but like.
I don't want to make this into a rally. Jesus Christ.
It's not like disappointing, but like the Soup and Nuts Mark Norman special. Have you listened to it yet? Or the Soup to Nuts?
No, not yet.
I'm just like a nerd. As soon as like somebody like him comes out with like a Netflix special, I'm watching it.
Hey, comedy.
Hey, comedy. Kevin Hart. He does that at the end.
Does he?
Yeah.
I love him on Save Our Parks.
I was just about to say a minute ago. When it comes up, it's like kind of like you just don't know when exactly. It's once every month
Like
or two.
shrooms. Wow. I see Shane. Shane's over there. Wow. What? Sorry, I blacked out for a good 15 minutes. The beer and the mushrooms, they're not mixing well.
I should have brought mushrooms. I have so many. I should have. I have gummies.
I know who to hit up now.
Yeah, I have a lot. Anyways, hit me up. No, it's
That's Andrew Lake at gmail.com.
Definitely not a cop. Definitely not a cop. So, dude, this is so strong though. I haven't taken them in a while. They're just too much. They scare me.
I need to talk to you about that because I need to.
There's a guy, and I told him, I was like, look, man, because I bought like an ounce.
Oh,
and
God, damn.
And I only took like, I took like 1.5 grams. No, I took like 2 grams, and it was just way too much, and it was just a lot, and so I didn't take it for fucking ever. And then I took barely. It was like 1 gram. It wasn't 1.5 grams. It was basically like a gram, maybe a little bit more. And again, just was like, wasn't that one time? No, these are just very strong. And so I sold 1/8 to a buddy, and it ended up being like 6 grams, like way more. He took all of it, and he was like, "Dude, you're just a bitch." And
I usually only tend to do like.
I've done so many mushrooms. I've taken acid, but these are just way too much. So.
I usually tend to only do like 1 gram at a time. Just because, like,
I like to feel it.
Everything's so intense already for me at a gram, so I'm just like,
It's what you need is to be like to dive into it. But to me, it's like I think the situation I put myself in, I need to be like, I need to have goals. Like I'm gonna do this today. I'm gonna have to go walk this distance. I'm gonna have to. Whereas if I'm just sitting at home, or if I'm just stuck at a friend's house, it's just too much to, there's no outlets. I need to go to the woods. I need to walk down the road. Because that just helps you pass by time. Whereas if you're stuck in one place, man, and that's what I did. Is I did it at home. I couldn't drive anywhere, and I kept looking at photos of family around the house. I was like, fuck. Like, it's just. Have you ever cried on mushrooms?
No, I don't think I have.
All right, well. Dude, I've taken mushrooms so many times.
See,
so many times, and then
I haven't, but like I think I
so
have,
weird.
just because like I'm laughing so hard. Like when I take,
I'm talking about like, dude, I take these mushrooms by myself, and I just cry. Everything I do, I'm just like walking around, just like I fucking crying. Like I don't know, like fucking anything I'm looking at, just happy or sad, I'm just crying about it. Like I'm eating ice cream, and I'm just like, fucking ice cream, dude. Like it's so stupid.
I can't eat on shrooms.
Well, no, I can't really like devour a meal, but like I have to. Sometimes I need like gummy, like something.
See, I can't. Just my system. If
I always get gummy bears, gummy rings. I get ice cream.
If I eat
get
shrooms,
chocolate.
If I eat
pizza.
if I eat shrooms, I can't eat anything for a good 6 hours, just because like I have tried and then I throw up.
Dude, I just
and
go
then
through
it throws up
motions.
my shrooms, and then my high is gone. And
Mine
I'm
is just
fuck.
like I'm so hungry. Like when you get so stoned, like anything looks so. You could be like not even hungry, but you smoke when you're a kid. You remember that feeling?
Yeah, no, I don't remember that feeling. See, I get too. Man, I get high.
Dude, I used to go to my friend's house.
I have a medical card, so like I literally
You never did that? You're at your friend's house. You're at your.
I've
You're
done
so
it, but
fucking hungry.
I don't remember.
I
don't remember, man.
Just bread.
Because I smoke so much now that I'm just like.
It.
Good for you. I wish I remembered it. Like what I really need to do is take like a actual tolerance break for like a good 6 months or so.
On just weed?
Yeah, dude, because all I do is vape. So it's a heavy dose.
I like flour. I can't.
It's super random. Have you tried Alpha Brain, by the way?
Yeah.
How do you like it?
Doesn't do a thing for me.
Really? Yeah.
I took it for a long time. I think it's almost like a placebo, whereas like when I go to the gym, I recently have been getting back into the gym over like the last 2 months.
Good for you.
I lost like 20 pounds.
Oh.
I wasn't like fat, you know what I
Right.
mean? But like I like to skateboard. I like to do stuff, and just kind of like
dinosaur skeleton. Yeah.
I'm like normally like just a lightweight guy. Yeah, whereas like I put a little bit of weight on, it's not good at all. And I like going to the gym, and I take vitamins, but the going to the gym part feels good. I think taking Alpha Brain only works if you are already doing that stuff. You can't just take Alpha Brain and sit on your ass and go to work every day. And like, I mean, there's gonna be, but to me, it's like it's an additive. It's not something you feel. It's something that it's not like you go, oh, this is the Alpha Brain kicking in. Now I'm going to study and focus. Whereas I think it's just like it's a good thing for you. So I've tried it. I'd recommend it. It never did anything bad for me. I put too much. I think I spent like hundreds of dollars on it, and I was like, I just kind of drink water and take my vitamins.
Yeah. And you said AG1 isn't that good?
Okay, my buddy gave me like a whole week's set, like, pour it in the water bottle thing. And every time I tried, it was like, it was just
chunky.
Swallow. Yeah, it was. You couldn't shake it enough to get it to mix with the water well. You have to shake it, and then chug it.
And then shake it.
You've heard. Here's the thing. After taking it, when you listen to people like Joe Rogan, he's like, "Yeah, I'll enjoy it." And I've heard somebody else who promotes it, like, "Yeah, I do it with or I think it was Steve-O. He's like, "I do it with 8 ounces of water now instead of 12." I think I know why. Because as long as you get that shit down, and then you drink a bottle of water after, whatever. But you don't want to have to drink 12 out. If you can take it like as soon as you can, like a shot. Get it into you.
And then...
Yeah, because to me, it's too chalky. It's too... They say it tastes good. I think they're being paid too much because it tastes horrible.
AG1, if you want to pay me, I'll fucking promote it.
Maybe the travel packs weren't that great. Give me the whole bottle. I don't know.
Fuck. Dude, I've been trying to get promotions for the podcast.
You know what?
And it's not happening.
If you lived like in the city, I think you could tag like a bunch of, you know, but
businesses and stuff. Yeah.
The thing that is annoying though is like, I don't know about you, but you listen to a podcast,
yeah, I do too. But still, they get paid for the read.
For sure. So, how many podcasts do you listen to where it's like Joe Rogan podcast? Where how convenient is that when you can just scroll right through it? Yeah, Squarespace, and then you just scroll right through that entire ad, and it takes you right back.
Spotify is super handy with
the Bertcast, or like let's say Your Mom's House. You have to skip 15 seconds, 15 seconds until you. Now you're backtrack 15 seconds. Maybe listen to 10 seconds of the ad. It's still annoying. So my point is 15,
Joe Rogan's kind of
30-second ad. You know what you're getting into. You know how much to skip. Dude, like I remember I stopped listening to the Whitney Cummings podcast because
I can't.
It's just too much to get. When does it actually start? And there's
that's almost same with Kill Tony.
I know it's 9 to 12 minutes. I know to
Kill Tony.
Yeah. It's my favorite podcast of all time right now.
Dude, okay. Absolutely. So bringing that
How
up.
come there's nobody from the Oklahoma scene other than like Tony Casillas or like people who are like I want to hear somebody like get on. You know,
I found my brand new favorite comedian, dude.
Who? No, you really like Casey Rocket like that?
I like Casey.
Was it this? Oh, yeah, it's this one right here where he's like, he comes walking out, he's like, what's up? Yeah.
Like a crab?
Yep. This is how I found out about him, too.
Really?
Yeah.
Talented.
I never made it as a wise man.
Yes. Dude, he's got to be on something.
Get real trap shit.
Yeah, I was watching
guy
this.
In the room who gives a shit. Come on.
I think Brandon did a show with him.
Got to keep moving,
yes.
fellas. Putin's
I
trying
think
to
you're right.
triangulate my position right now. Get lost. Come on. Oh, packet of Parmesan? Okay, we're having fun. With me, guys, huh? Get real. I'm doing an hour and a half. Who gives a fuck? We're closing it down.
Shane.
Fucking pranked your ass. Come on. Damn, a
test.
roast comic and a prop comic? What is this? The worst
Don't
shit
touch
you've
yours.
ever
Yours is
fucking
okay.
seen?
I just touched right here.
Yeah. Whoa.
Drunk, bro.
Shane looks
Damn, Putin
fucking.
hates this motherfucker.
Shane
He
looks a
can't
little
stand me, boys, I'll
uncomfortable.
tell
Like,
you.
what's going on here?
Hey, Putin, I got 5
like
words
ready
for
to
you,
fight.
sweetie. Never made it as a wise man.
I love this guy.
He's up here riffing our hearts out, boys. Come on now. I won't lie to you, folks. I got 6 more harmonicas hidden around the room here tonight. In 6 minutes, the room will start filling with water. You have 6 minutes to find the remaining
Looks like
harmonicas.
such a nice club, too.
I can't wait to go.
When are you going?
Well, I was planning on going soon. I think I'm gonna make efforts to go around like December, towards the end of the year.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna spend like a week there. Because I want to see.
Like from Saturday to the next Saturday or so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to hit all the
Do
local.
Kill Tony on Monday. Do the open mic Sunday.
All week long.
So the open mic there's technically 3 open mics at the mothership. Sunday and Wednesday are for sure open mics, and then Monday Kill Tony. So you have a chance with that one.
It's so crazy to think that Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays. I mean, they're all shows like the people. Because here we don't have that. I mean,
we don't.
We have
the comedy
Thursday sometimes shows.
We have Tuesday and Wednesday open mics, right?
Yes. By the way, because I just did Othello's, like I was talking, and I'm like, okay, I need to sign up for September because now I'm too late for August.
I need to sign up for September. That'd be nice.
I know this is what we did both times on the podcast, but we should. I'm down to fucking just because I went up there at Othello's. It was fun. Like I had wrote some stuff down and it actually kind of worked. I got some laughs, so it felt good.
I need to do it again. I
know, dude. I live there, so it's easier for me. So
I'm out here in the jungle, and then also I'm really focused on this whole podcasting.
For sure, dude.
And people were getting a little upset when I invite them. They're like, "So you don't travel anymore?" I'm like, "Not really. I mean, I got this whole setup here, and
right.
It's a fucking hassle. I mean, I don't have big cameras. I got iPhones. Don't get me wrong, but it's like, it's not even the iPhones. It's the fucking tripods, and then all the equipment to carry with me. And then if I really wanted it to look good, I'd have to do lighting.
Right.
And so like if I do travel, I usually don't do the filming part and then people will ask me like, why didn't you do like a camera or two? And I'm like, the lighting's just not right here. Like I got lucky with Cumbastic. Have you seen Cumbastic?
Mm-mm.
Here, let's go to my channel real quick. We can definitely mute that. So Cumbastic is one of my favorite episodes. Brandon wants to bury it because it's embarrassing for him.
Dude, Austin Slaughter called me like a month ago, and I called him right back, and he never called me back.
I miss Slaughter.
Where's he
right
at?
Here. I haven't heard from him.
Damn, bro. Just straight up like, no, I know the name.
See, the
and I'm gonna
lighting in
call her a
this is
different name.
decent, so
I mean, that
Fuck
was
her.
who
Like,
she was before. She was he.
Man, look at you, bro.
And now he is she.
This is my Save the Parks.
yeah, no, don't say
Can
that.
we go ahead and
Guys,
talk about cancel that.
Cut this whole thing.
But yeah, I got. This is my.
This is right downtown.
Yeah, this is at JJ's apartment complex. But this is like, I mean, it's kind of amazing. We're all kind of sitting in the right area too.
Yeah, it looks.
JJ reminds me of a little Mark Normani that sits by Joe Rogan, and then you got Shane Gillis and Cody Freeman.
Those.
I guess you got the Ari
You got
Shaffir.
4 of these or 5 these like mic extension things on the table.
I got 4 of them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I see that. Yeah.
Yeah, I got a lot of mic stands. I finally got all of them. I have 2 right now, and eventually this table is these will be drilled into the middle of the table, eventually.
Oh, dude.
And then I can add the other 2 that face that way, and
yeah,
have a fun time. Make a Save This Parks kind of episode.
All right.
Only it'd be another conception. These guys are great. I like it. We haven't done a conception. When did this come out? Come to think of it,
It's got to be 2021 or 2022.
no, this was 23 for sure. When did I relay?
Had to have been early this year. No, dude, it's got to be 2022. Because I think you talked about this.
When did I?
2023. Yeah.
Yep,
January. Very beginning of the year.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
91 views.
I think I might have. I don't remember when I came here. If it was 2022 or beginning of 23, but I came here right as I had to have been beginning.
I couldn't use your video
because I think you talked about that, and then I came on.
It had to have been the conception one. You came in after that one because it was cold.
I think it was cold, yeah.
Yeah, it was freezing.
Yeah.
Then we had those spotlights on us, and I was like, I thought this was gonna be warm on us.
Oh yeah.
Those lights in the back in the right corner, yeah.
What a good time.
Adrian came in after you, and I did the same thing with him, and it was terrible. It looked like an interrogation room in Afghanistan, bro. It was horrible. And like from there to this, I'm very impressed how far I've
looks good.
Gotten with it, at least.
You got your Healy cat. I think you had that up last time I was here.
Might have. Yeah. The whole plan is to have the TV over here eventually, you know?
So we can just look at what we're... Yeah.
Like Joe Rogan and everything. Everyone tells me stop being like Joe Rogan, and I get it. I'm not trying to be Joe Rogan anymore. I'm just trying to make
anymore.
I'm not gonna lie. Joe Rogan had a good foundation for a podcast.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
And it's not like I'm trying to be Joe Rogan and do exactly like Joe Rogan. I'm just I like his concept, how he does it. He has a table like this, and then I mean I feel like the TV would be decent over here instead of right there. But at the same time, I mean the cameras catch our face while we're looking over here, so it's not.
And you're putting the video onto the yeah.
And then I put video.
Well, because to me, it's like I get kind of bummed out whenever I'm watching the Joe Rogan podcast, and he's like, "Put that up, Jamie," and then like. You can see it as they're watching it on the TV, and then eventually they put it onto the screen. I'm like, thank God, because I'm like, I want to see what they're talking about.
Yeah, definitely. I get that.
Are we in the middle, or can we take a bathroom break really quick?
You want to take a piss break?
I gotta take a piss.
All right, let's take a piss break. We'll be right back. We're back. Yeah,
we're back. I do appreciate that about
Joe Rogan,
It's like,
and we're
we
back.
gotta use the restroom, and then We're back.
Yeah, that's how this is gonna sound. Yeah.
Cool. That's like a mad shit.
Well, my producer, he told me that he's like, just leave everything running, cameras, audio, everything. If you have to take a pee break, so it's just one file, huge file instead
of cutting it into right, makes more sense. Yeah.
Instead of having to overdrive on my, overwork my computer or his computer with two different separate files of audio, we just run it and he can cut, and it actually helps with the whole file, all that good stuff. So he made a good point, and I was like, yeah, all right, we'll do that.
Yeah.
That's definitely a good idea.
That's the kind of stuff I just would not. I mean, you do it more, you learn more, I guess.
So I got you that package. I asked you during the break what size shirt you are, and that's just rip it, dude. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, it has my signature, but I'm not gonna be famous.
Wow.
Maybe I'll be a Opie and Anthony one day.
A white tee.
Yeah. Also, there may be something inside the tee.
$100?
No, like business cards and shit. I don't know if I added business cards in that one or not.
There's a couple.
Okay. Yeah, guys, we still have merchandise for the Healy cast. Have cards and yeah.
Yeah. Good place.
I'll be completely honest. Some of them have stickers. The other ones just have business cards.
So obviously, I got the business cards.
I guess I ran out of stickers, man. I need to order more stickers, but
I don't have to feel obligated to put one on my car.
There is. Bad boy.
There we go.
And thank you to the fan that made these.
Wow. And
sent them to me for free. He or she, I'm not 100% sure. I think it's a he. Paid for them and, all the good stuff. And shout out to you, sir or ma'am.
Well, yeah, whoever gave me a new t-shirt, it's the shit. Thank you.
I gave you the new t-shirt.
Yeah, the design on it is very cool.
It is.
I like it. I'm going to wear it.
Shout out to everyone that has purchased one or come on and have received one. All the guests previous, if you guys want to come back on, I'll give you t-shirts. Man, I keep forgetting about it. If you bring it up, I'll fucking give it to you. Here, I'll take it.
I'm like, that's making a lot of noise. I'm sure that they love that. It's like one of those
everyone loves that
bags on a TV show that's fake, but this one's real.
Been doing leather work, which I'm excited about. I'm doing
extracurricular activities.
Man, when you're cooped up here in Stillwater and there's not much to do and you're strapped for cash, you go to Hobby Lobby, buy some leather, and my mom bought me a leather starting kit, so I'm like,
nice.
Why not?
Right.
And then
you have to burn it.
Burn leather?
Yeah.
No.
Make it look all like brown and whatnot.
No.
Because that just happens over time.
That's dye. So you get like a dye and whatnot. I have markers. So once I get a pattern that I like on this and everything, I'll get markers and dye it. And I'm waiting for Hobby Lobby to get the colorful. So what they did, I guess it's stain instead of marker, but it's in marker form.
Right.
And once I get the pattern I want carved onto this and I get the coloring stain, there's a package that I have that has normal kind of leather coloring, like brown, dark brown, all that kind of stuff. Well, there's another package that has I don't want to say flamboyant colors, but like the turquoise and the reds and stuff that are still kind of and I'm trying to find that one so I can add, because I want my DH on here, my initials, right?
Okay.
And I'm a fan of turquoise.
Yeah.
I like turquoise a lot, so I would put, and my grandpa was big on turquoise as well. I think that's why, my mom's dad. So
yeah,
big fan of turquoise, and I figured I'd do the DH for my initials on here, and then do either a feather, or I've been looking into Romanian kind of stuff because I'm from Romania, but Romania's just Roman basically. Right. So if I really want to look into my culture, I just go back to Rome, and I don't like any of the designs that Rome has.
Horse wagon wheel or something.
I'd rather just do Native American patterns. No offense, guys. No offense, but you guys have really cool patterns compared to the white people of the Eastern Bloc of Europe.
Yeah, I was disappointed when my brother did the 23andMe and found out I'm just white,
Oh yeah.
Nothing special, just white.
German.
European.
Yeah. Just that's all you need.
So I don't even know, dude. I'm convinced if I do mine, it's gonna be different. Find out I'm adopted. I help.
Oh my God.
Everybody in my family's like really dark skin and brown hair, and I'm the only like super pale kid with blonde hair and blue eyes, and I'm like, there's still hope
that you're adopted.
I could be even worse than them, you know.
I mean, in the 1930s, you would have been. You admitted it. You were like, yeah, I'd probably fall for it.
I'm easy, you know, like.
So you could probably be incorporated into a cult.
Yeah.
Anyways, continue.
The point being is, I hate small towns. Small towns, you can devour that, bro.
I don't want to.
Okay.
I'm being.
That's not even any. What are you doing? I mean, what you just poured in there was for a bait. I would give that to my son. He's only 8.
I'm not a big drinker.
He would never drink, so.
Also, this was a $30 bottle. You know, I've been thinking.
You asked me last time. You said if you can get a hold of Buffalo Trace, do they sell it? They sell it often at most liquor stores.
No, they don't.
In Norman, I could go get you one tonight.
Get it for me.
Get
then.
you 4 of them.
Fuck it, get it, and I'll pay you back. I'll fucking cash app you, motherfucker. Prove it to me, and I'll let you back on the podcast.
Wow.
I'm just kidding. You're welcome anytime. That's the problem. Like, I tell everyone, I'm like, hey, if you have anything to promote, come on. Just fucking hit me up.
Shit goes bad, and I'm like, time to get funny. So that's why I'm here.
Yeah.
You said months and months ago, when are you going to come back? And then I think the dates
We've been scheduling this for a few months.
Yeah.
Is our issue.
I don't really have anything to promote or anything funny to say. It's just nice to kind of catch up, talk, you know, come make a drive.
I appreciate you making the drive and doing it. Like,
Yeah.
Like I mentioned before, I'm going to do a cooking show eventually, so I'm definitely going to have you back on. But I think I'm going to start having more people on at a time so I can feed. I'm more of a person that wants to feed more people than just you and I, because I feel like that's awkward.
Even when you had dude doing that, it's somewhat more of the conversation going into other directions too. Just more people in general kind of makes it more fun.
I think I could pull it off with my producer.
I think 3 is solid, because I will say sometimes on like the Burt cast when he does Something Is Burning, you need to watch it because listening to it's hard. You know what I mean? Like,
see, I like listening to it more than watching it, because when I watch it, I'm like, fuck, I gotta go eat. So if I'm listening to it,
too much. Sometimes there's podcasts where you know everybody, you know all the comedians, and sometimes I need to Google whoever the person's on there so I can understand who they're talking to as I'm listening to it. Where he does Burtcast, the cooking show, it's like,
okay, cocksucker.
Yeah, it's too much.
When is he gonna have him on?
Well, he doesn't live around.
I know he doesn't.
Anywhere. He's in New
Jersey.
York. Yeah. So
Joe Rogan has bought him a fucking house.
I'm not even mad about Joey Diaz not coming around and doing stuff.
Ah, you fucking cocksucker.
It's almost like
time to wake up, cocksucker.
It's like what's his face? The blue collar comedian dude who's out there, and Ron White. So you don't hear about him forever, and then he comes back at the.
We're back, motherfucker.
It's like, yeah, Joey Diaz is also old, but there's going to be a time where he goes, because I think he's just.
I love him
too much in his life right now.
Have you seen him in Longest Yard?
Yeah.
You better not cut me, you cocksucker. I love how he uses his actual
cocksucker. Yeah.
And he openly admitted he's like, cocksucker was not in the in the it was just, you better not cut me, and that was the end of the whole thing. And I added cocksucker, and Adam liked it apparently.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, obvious, it's who you are.
Right.
You fucking cocksucker.
Everybody's laughing about it. Yeah.
We're talking about it after how many years? Like, when did it come out? You know, like
that movie. That's
when
like
did that
2005?
2005,
something like that. Oh, you gotta look it up.
Hey, Jamie, look that up.
Hey, J-Mo.
Oh, that's right. We don't have
I'm
a J-Mo.
gay.
Hey. Jamie, look that up. What am I looking up? Longest Yard.
They put the original dude from the Longest Yard in there. People still hold this movie up to be. It's 2005 right there.
It is, isn't it? I'll be damned. Look at you. Burt Reynolds was in it. Woo, son.
Chris Rock, yeah. The great Khalil, he's dead.
Is he really?
Gotta be.
No, he's not dead.
I bet you that Bob Sapp is dead. Terry Crews will be dead soon. I'm just kidding.
No, this guy's
he's
retired in 18. He's still alive, it looks like.
Sometimes I watch movies.
Don't say shit like that on my podcast,
I'm giving them flowers like they do on...
Terry Crews is dead, right?
No.
What's the black guy I'm thinking of?
From the Green
Michael
Mile.
Douglas.
The Green
right?
Mile.
Yeah.
I don't remember his
I'm
name.
tired, boss. I think
He was
it's
on,
Michael Douglas.
He was on Talladega Nights. He's like, don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
I think it's Michael Douglas.
Yeah. No, you're wrong.
Duncan. Michael Clark Duncan.
Yeah, that one.
That one hit.
Yeah.
2012? He's been gone for 11 years?
Yeah. Yeah.
Robin Williams.
Was it Bert Kreischer the other day? He's talking about, he's like, oh, I need so-and-so to roast me or something like that. And it was, what was his name?
9 years.
Robin Williams, yeah.
Oh. That was a rough one.
I remember when he died.
That was a rough one.
For whatever reason, when I think about celebrities dying, I always think about Michael Jackson dying. I remember when he died. I was walking home from school.
Jackson, I was at summer in Seattle, and I heard about that. And it didn't.
Summer in Seattle. It's not a movie.
Sleepless in Seattle.
Okay.
Is.
All right.
I remember when Robin Williams died more than Michael Jackson. I remember Michael Jackson's funeral more than Robin Williams, obviously, because Robin Williams didn't have a public funeral like Michael Jackson.
Right.
But Robin Williams hit me harder than Michael Jackson because I think I was kind of raised the way where he's a pedo, you know? But he's he's good at music.
For whatever reason, I remember being a kid in the car. We were traveling on a vacation, and my older brother, he's always been naive. And
is this the one that you argue with a lot?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I remember being on vacation, and my parents always, did never agree with me. And then one day, something we talked about, it was like the talk of the car, and I was like, yeah, he's a rapist. He's a child rapist. He's weird. And I was like 10 years old, something really young. And my brother was like, no, that's weird. How could you say that? And my parents were like, yeah, he's right. And I remember being like, yeah, well.
See, both my parents said he was kind of weird regardless.
My dad used to wear the white glove when he was a kid. He loved Michael Jackson. He was huge, big.
See, my parents loved Michael Jackson music as an artist,
Right.
Like, how we love people as an artist, but they may be pieces of shit.
Name one.
Chris D'Elia.
I was going to say. Well, he's funny.
He has his own cult now. I'm not a fan of Chris D'Elia, to be honest. I don't like Chris D'Elia at all. To me,
it's like
he comes off weird. Have you seen him on
the show You? Thank you. I tell this to people.
He plays him fucking self.
And then it comes out.
Have you seen Workaholics?
Yes.
He plays himself.
In like 2010? Yes.
He plays himself in both episodes.
Right. To me, that's insane. That's insane.
I smiled when you killed him. Or was it John or Joe? Joe.
Well,
Joe kills him. I was like,
the evidence was like in that show. He was like, what are you talking about? It was like so much like you could. It was almost like real life.
It was everything from Tiger Billy, I heard.
Yeah. Dude. It's almost like that movie that came out with Adam Driver with the big smoke cloud.
Yes.
And then it came real.
Yeah.
I watched that movie and then it happened and I was like, is this real?
And then Ohio happened. And guess where that movie took place?
Right.
Ohio.
All the people who were extras in the movie were really suffering in real life.
Bro. It's fucking that's so much shit to dive into.
And then I have to go to work tomorrow. So I just forget, So.
It's just fucking crazy. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Because when that movie came out, it was right before the Ohio train derailing.
I don't know. Did you watch that movie and think it was a good movie?
Honestly, I thought it was like Look Up.
Look Up was a great movie. Look Up was a fantastic fucking movie. I loved Look Up, dude. I thought it was hilarious.
I got 15 minutes into it and it's like, fuck.
You got to watch the whole thing.
It's so terrible.
The end of the movie where Jonah Hill's like, Mom. Like it was obviously just so dumb, but the whole movie is just, that's what we would do. If you watch it, that's what we would do. There would be a guy who's like, no, we got to.
The first 15 minutes was so terrible that I'm just like,
you got to watch it. You got to watch. It's actually a good movie. To me, it's like, it's just what we would do.
Why are you doing this?
It's so good. Watch it. I promise you. And Jennifer Lawrence, she's hot, so.
Is she in it?
Jennifer Lawrence?
I know Leonardo DiCaprio
She's like the main character. She's the one they make fun of because she gets so...
When it first came...
It's an emotional roller coaster.
When it first came out, I watched the first 15 minutes, and now I'm just
Dude,
like,
you gotta
it's kind of like
rewatch
it's a kind of spoof movie, isn't it?
Watch it.
Okay.
Watch
Have you
it.
seen Circle?
Who's in it?
Emma Watson and Tom Hanks.
No.
It might be called The Circle.
Emma Watson's a Russian.
You think so?
No. I just say stuff.
See if I can find. So the Circle is a representative, like it resembles Apple. They have this computer technology, everything. So, and Tom Hanks is like the Steve Jobs in this universe, right?
It's like a Black Mirror movie.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. Okay. But he takes it to another step where all the devices that he comes out
like
with,
a cult.
but all the devices he has come out with, like phones, all the technology, it's Big Brother. And then they record her.
Guy?
They record her whole life. So,
have you watched the new Black Mirror episodes?
See, I haven't watched Black Mirror yet. I need to watch Black Mirror.
You need to, because they basically sounds like they just ripped off of an episode of that. Because there's one called.
Here, watch this. It's only a minute 50.
How would you describe what the Circle is to, say, your grandmother?
It's the chaos of the web made elegant.
Speed round, Paul or John?
Early Paul, late John.
Mario or Sonic?
Early Sonic, late Mario.
Needs of the society or needs of the individual?
Should be the same.
You're most scared of?
Black people.
Unfulfilled potential.
I thought they were asking me. So.
I am a believer in the perfectibility of human beings. When we are our best selves, the possibilities are endless. At the Circle, there isn't a problem that we cannot solve. We
See, it resembles my Apple Watch.
We can end hunger without secrets, without the hoarding of knowledge and information. We can finally realize our potential.
Is that a Whoop?
It's a Garmin.
Okay.
Do you like to share?
The cool part about mine is it lasts like 4 days at a time.
That is a good deal. See, mine needs recharged every night.
We'll know. Imagine the human rights implications. There needs to be accountability.
What is this?
The Circle has the power to change everything. It's only our lies that get us in trouble. Things we hide. We care about everybody you care about. Because knowing is good, but knowing everything is better.
It's basically it's basically a.
Don't you think they keep making movies about our future?
It's a modern day 18 or 1984. Think about that one.
Yeah, but what?
Have you seen Farm Animals or read the book Farm Animals?
Here we go.
Maybe it's Animal Farm. Hold on.
I've seen the TV show for kids.
Animal Farm. I'm not gonna play it, but
10 years ago.
Came out. This is a remastered one. Here's the trailer for it.
Throughout history, animals have worked for man.
I keep alive!
And man has fed and cared for them.
What about the animals?
I'll let them rot. Where's our food?
I'm so hungry.
But now, in this valley,
This was 2010?
on this farm, in this barn,
Man is our enemy!
things are about to change.
Remove man, and we will become free and equal!
Free and equal!
Based on one of the most important and controversial books of our time.
What's going on in there? Revolution!
Tripping, dog. This was not 2010. This was made in the late 90s.
It feels like it, right?
Has to be. If they were able to make this in 2010,
never come to resemble man
that's insane.
in any way.
They started with a dream of prosperity.
Our farm is now truly Animal Farm.
Now they will have to face their greatest challenge, themselves.
What the fuck are you showing me right now?
A special committee of pigs will decide all aspects of the farm.
No!
Lakeshore International is proud to present George Orwell's classic tale of greed.
Who has the milk and apples?
Us pigs have the milk and apples. Corruption.
Napoleon, I want to see my puppies.
You can't see your puppies. Got a bottle of whiskey for you.
They're behaving like men. I can't tell the difference between them.
And oppression.
Any animal seen giving food to a hen will be punished.
It's literally talking about socialism. That's what this movie is about.
Here's some alcohol instead.
How the pigs take over and everything. Have you never read this book? You had to read this in high school.
I read other books. I grew up in Florida. We read.
It's one of my favorite books, to be honest. 1984 is a good movie.
Yeah, a novel by George Orwell.
Yep.
No, I never read it. I read Fahrenheit 451.
Ooh, that's a good one.
And that was like the first time I ever read a book in high school. I think I was like a sophomore, and I was like, I think I like reading books. But nah, dude, that's weird. I've never seen that.
I haven't seen this one. I've seen the cartoon version. So.
Yeah, that cannot be new. That's old. That's got to be old, dude. That's got to be like.
Yeah,
90s.
It's probably 90s, to be honest. I'll admit. But yeah, you're not
no,
far.
yeah.
That's
I'm scared of black people. I admitted that. I said that.
Hey, Camity.
Camity.
You got anything to promote? Let's wrap it up here. I think we're. Well, let me finish the drink. What else you got to talk about? I like leather work. You like gay people?
Love gay people. Not gay yet.
Yet is the key word.
Not yet. Still trying.
But like when you're 80 years old, like Theo Vaughn, you want like.
Dude.
You'd try a little dick.
I met an old dude who was.
You'd suck a little dick when you were 80, wouldn't you?
I mean.
It's like a fucking hot dog, you know? You're not gonna tell the difference.
If I'm 30, if I'm 80, if I'm broke.
Have you ever heard that joke by Theo? Theo Vaughn talks about hold on. Before we wrap it up. Theo Vaughn talks about being gay. Let's see.
What if you could do
commercial? Fuck you, commercial. Fuck you, Debbie.
The only other option. Thanks, God, you gave us 2 options. Cool, dude. Not cool.
It's old.
There's too many gays out there, man. How many gays are out there, bruh? Yeah. We don't know.
We don't know.
There could be 30,000, man. 40,000.
I got some jokes I'm gonna.
Since Obama.
Run by you. 40,000 since Obama. How new is he? When did he get
We
big?
don't know.
We don't
know how many people this monkey bit, guys.
It's got to be old.
I know for a fact
And
this
here's
is
the
his first
kicker:
special.
science still thinks one monkey did this. Oh, hello, science. A couple monkeys did this. I mean, they should have shut this down, man, whenever it started popping off, you know? In the 70s or whatever. All they had to do was send the army into the woods, find the one boy monkey that's below another boy Marcus, tell him to tone it down. So we could get back to Christianity, man. I mean, this shit is putting a wrinkle in the Lord's work.
Dude, I need to go back. I haven't listened to his early stuff.
So good.
So good, dude.
I don't know, man. No offense if you're gay. I mean, I'll probably suck a little dick when I'm about 80.
See?
You in, bruh?
You in, bruh?
You in, bruh?
Come on, bruh.
You ain't wrong.
Cool guy. Hey, you're 80, dude. You're not gonna suck a little dick at 80?
I don't want to commit to it now. I don't want to commit to it now.
Hear him out. Hear him out. You busy?
What are you doing? Nothing, dude. You're just gonna be sitting by the window. At 80, your family loves you so much they put you right by the window, dude. Whatever's out of that window, that's 80, bro.
He's not wrong.
You're not gonna just look away for a second and blow your friend or somebody?
Hey, dude, if you get to be 81, fuck you.
Dude.
You should come around me.
You're narrow-minded, bro. You can't feel it at 80, dude. Everything's like water on your mouth. You don't have no feelings left in your mouth. Your feelings die off in their 70s. Everything's like warm water. It's probably like balancing a warm fish stick on your tongue.
What does that even mean?
Oh my God.
Like eating a hot dog that's fighting back a little.
I'm 28. I can't commit to that yet.
Right. But I'm 30 in October. Holy shit.
Fuck.
I know.
We getting old. What'd you have to share? You had something pulled up on your phone.
Oh, no, I don't really have much to share. I was gonna get some ideas from you because I have some jokes that I just can't really figure out.
Okay.
Some stuff.
You want to do this on the podcast or after? Okay, let's do it.
I mean, unless you got to end it.
No, I don't have to end it.
No, This was something I was thinking about. Like, get your head wrapped around there.
Let me check everything.
I mean, we don't have to do it on the podcast.
No, I don't mind. I like doing it.
He likes it. It ain't much. It really ain't much. Cool.
I'm a little tipsy.
I'm gonna drink this and then feel the same way. I definitely
Do whatever you want to do. I don't give a shit.
That beer is
heavy.
Warm.
I'm sorry. My bad.
No complaints. I'm just like, gotta drink.
Four Roses is gone.
Dude.
Getting sidetracked real quick. Hold on. So, have you ever read a bottle description?
Yes.
Okay, so have you listened to Brandon Killo's, not this last episode, but the episode before?
Yes.
Did you hear me get him on the bottle?
Yeah. But go ahead, please.
No, you already heard it.
It's been a minute. It's obviously been a
Paul
while.
Jones Jr., the founder of Four Roses Bourbon, became smitten by a beautiful Southern belle. He sent a proposal to her of 6 slaves.
It does not say that.
Hey.
Howdy.
It does though. It does though, doesn't it? Yeah.
That's dark.
It is dark, dude. I was like, Brandon was like, no, it doesn't say that. And then he looked at it, he's like, see, it doesn't say that, trying to play it off
But
because
then you
he's
read
already
it.
drinking it,
Yeah.
you know, and he's just playing it off like,
oh man,
no, I'm not drinking a slave owner's
Here's the deal
drink.
about something I think is like, I don't think
This is called
have
parody.
You ever grew up as an innocent kid and just kind of kept on getting more and more?
I was raised in a white family. What do you think? Yeah.
Okay. I've always just been ignorant. I grew up in Oklahoma. I moved to Florida. I got in a huge fight the first month that I lived there because I was playing wall ball and I stepped on a kid's shoes who had money signs on his shoes, and I told him because he was like, you scuffed up my shoes. I was like, calm down, bro. Like
For real.
Because he had Air Force Ones that had like dollar signs on them, you know, like monies.
Then don't wear them.
In my mind, I was like, bro, you ain't black. I was like, so quit. He was Cuban. In Florida.
You know, I know.
In Florida,
Yeah.
where I lived, I had no idea what. I thought everybody was either Mexican, white, or black. Okay.
Racist.
And so I'm like telling this kid, I'm like, bro, you ain't black, so chill. Like, you chill. Like, you don't have to worry about your shoes. Like, and then next thing I know, I'm in a huge fight, and I'm in the principal's office. And the dude that I got into a fight with, me and him ended up becoming like really good friends because they just thought it was so fucking funny that here I am, and I'm trying to explain it to this principal. He's like, hey man, you can't just say he's trying to act like he's black. He's actually just trying to act like cool or like hip or, you know, hood or whatever. And I was like, no, that's like what black people do. And they were like, no, like that's just. And so like I just remember my learning of that was you know, there's culture to things. And so leaving Oklahoma, going to Florida was really good for me. It was good. It was a good learning experience. I got into a lot of fights.
I got some jokes to bounce off you if you have some jokes to bounce off me.
Okay, let me start off though.
Yeah, go for it.
Because I have this one that I can't fucking figure out. I feel like it's got to go somewhere. Okay. So, in a bad relationship with a crazy female that I was with.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like trying to compare how. Okay, here's what I'm like. Have you ever been in a relationship so bad, like you think the grass is greener? It's almost like when you're driving down the highway and you see that 18-wheeler pulling a bunch of wrecked cars. As you're driving down the highway, you think, yeah, I'd still rather drive one of those. I don't know how to get it to be funny, but it's like I'm trying to make a comparison of like, here's a relationship that's so bad that I would much rather drive a wrecked piece of shit.
I don't know if you, so.
And then you could fix that, right? Or you can't
go a different direction instead of driving. Just be like, every time I pass a semi hauling those wrecked cars,
right?
I know their pain because I'm in a wreckage of a relationship. Something like, you know what I mean?
Like we're on the way there.
Yeah, try to open up your box because I know where you're trying to go with it, and I would try to go with it as well. But like, also step back and kind of look at a different perspective as well. You know what I mean? Because like, it's kind of the adventure. Like my relationship is heading in that direction.
Like
or
she could be a Ferrari, but one bad turn and
exactly. And Paul Walker it.
Okay, I'm gonna put a little parentheses there on that one.
Last Halloween, my girlfriend's son and I went trick-or-treating, and I really like weed, so I bought edibles beforehand. When we got home, I laid out 3 100 milligram peach rings for me. I go to pee, come back, there's only 2, so I progress to take the 2 and watch my girlfriend's son nervous as hell, not realizing my golden retriever was chill as fuck.
Okay. So you left.
That's not a good one that I've been even working on. Hold on.
As I was writing that down, I was definitely listening. But as I'm understanding it, you left out gummies, and you thought the dog took them.
No, I thought my girlfriend.
Her kid took.
But
it was the dog.
But my golden retriever was acting chill as fuck, and they're known as an energetic dog. That wasn't as good. See,
No. Hold on, okay, read it to me one more time.
Let me do a different one. Okay.
Okay.
I really enjoy history, more specifically the history of World War II and the Nazis. But I discovered that it's not a good look carrying a book around with a swastika on the cover. So now I just use my cell phone. Or Republicans can be funny. The other day I was in a group of Republicans and Democrats discussing politics. I think we know how this goes. Not 5 minutes into the conversation and people are shouting and calling each other's names. One of the Democrats says something about killing yourself to one of my buddies and proceeds to walk away from the group. All my buddy could come up with was, "I hope you get AIDS." The group that was left was so shocked. He turned to us and was like, "The good kind of AIDS, the Magic Johnson kind of AIDS."
You're stuck on this Magic Johnson AIDS joke.
I am. I saw a pack of.
It's long. Hold on, I'm trying to think though. Are you asking for advice on that one?
I'm just kind of going over. Yeah, you can give me advice on that one. I mean, I probably shouldn't do Republicans, Democrats.
No. It's fine. I'm just trying to think of a way to like simplify, like, because you're getting there with Magic Johnson AIDS. You know what I mean? Like, it's almost like it's an out-of-date reference joke because now it's referenceable because AIDS is fixable, right?
Is it?
Yeah.
When?
Look it up. I mean, I don't know how to make you look this up, but like you can't
look that up, Jamie.
Yeah, hey, J-Mo.
Jamie.
No. I swear, like they basically, if you have HIV/AIDS, like they can get completely rid of it. You've never heard of this?
No. Are AIDS curable?
Dude.
Currently, there's no cure for HIV/AIDS.
Go to
that's July 29th, 2022.
Put in Joe Rogan 2023 is AIDS because they talked about it.
Let's look it up.
I swear, dude. Like, it's like one of those things where, like,
there is no cure for HIV.
All right, maybe I don't know what I'm talking about.
No, I know exactly which episode. They found, I think magic is cleared.
You can't find it.
It's non-detectable,
and
yeah.
so they have the science now where they can do that for most people.
Yeah, magic was one of the first ones.
Remember the South Park episode where it was like the money that is what... So I think it's true. Like, if you have the money, you can probably get all the things to cure you from it or to get it out of you to where it's unfindable.
I mean, George Soros has had like 8 heart replacements.
Really?
Or maybe it's a Rothschild. I can't remember which one it is. But one of the two has had...
How many Christians have died?
Exactly.
I only care if they're Christian.
What you got to promote? Let's get out of here.
Okay.
Do you need to get out of here? It's 6 p.m.
We were supposed to do this at 2, but you made me start late, so...
I didn't make you start. That's a goddamn lie. You were late, motherfucker.
All right. I am sorry.
You better be.
Well, you...
I bought you the alcohol and everything.
I was about to say, I appreciate
You're underage. God.
Wow. You... Hey.
Hey.
Comedy.
You're 30.
I'm gay.
That's still up in the air, guys. We don't know. Both of us. You know? Hey.
80.
%?
No, we'll find out when I'm 80.
That's right. Theo. Thank God for Theo. Anything else you want to promote, my dude?
I don't want people to find me. Just, I'll come
back
back
I know
next
you don't
time.
want people to find you.
Yikes.
It's depressing.
I
keep cutting out. I need new chords. That's a new set I need to do.
Yeah, well, I'll be back, and
help me with the lighting.
I'm gonna do some electrical work for your lighting. Yeah.
See, I have friends that can help me. It's very helpful.
Yeah.
See, I just plug it in right there. It's a simple plug-in.
Fire hazard.
Is it really?
Yep.
Fuck.
No,
right.
It's cool. No, it's cool. It's fine. I'm just.
I wish I had
that's how
like.
I get business.
Well,
I always tell
just
people
wish
when
I
go
had
to their
the
house,
pull thing.
I'm like, that's like, it's like how most fires start, and then people go, shit, dude. You know what people are really scared of? Electrical.
Yeah, I could see that.
And then I make a lot of money.
This house is probably fucking littered with electrical wires that
are. Yeah, I've lived in a house like this. And then I do work in houses like this all the time, and to get them right, yeah, there's a lot to it.
It's expensive.
It's expensive, and so yeah, this is a good way to end the podcast.
All right, guys, I love you. Peace. Anything else?
Definitely not a cop on Instagram.
There you go.
That's about it.
Let's get out of here. See you guys.
Peace. I should have brought more to the table.
No, you did perfect. Hello, Mark Trotter. How are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
Good. Welcome to the Healy Cast. What's up, Billy Freeman?
What's going on, man? How we doing?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Hello, Marty.
Oh, hey, buddy.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Doing good. How are you?
Next, how are you doing? What's your real name? What's your government name? That is my first question. I'm just going to go right off the bat and go. JJ Wood.
What's up? Long-time listener, first-time guest. Really excited to be here.
You all have headphones now? You get
I got
Healy, what year were you born? 97, 96?
95.
See, all right. Technically, you're a 90s baby, but you missed half of it.